Greetings, and welcome back to our Standing Watch program. What is wrong with our weather? Having lived here in Southern California for the last 25 years, I have never seen anything like it. Days with frost during the night, so much so that about 75% of the harvest of California, especially citrus crops, have been destroyed. At the same time, we find terrible weather conditions in Europe and especially in Germany, where winds have blown with 200 kilometers an hour, causing tremendous damages. So much so that airlines had to cancel flights, especially in Frankfurt, and also the entire railroad system had to be stopped because of damage caused by those unusual winds. And again, it is being said that these were the strongest winds ever for at least the last 20 years. Now again, natural catastrophes can be caused by all kinds of different things. They can be natural, they can be man-made, but at the same time we should not also forget that there are spiritual powers involved. Now we don't like to think along those lines because we like to always try to explain everything scientifically. But we must understand that if we are Christians, we have to accept the fact that this is not God's world, it is Satan's world. Satan is ruling this world, and Satan is called the prince of the power of the air. Now, of course, Satan couldn't do anything unless God would allow it, but we cannot go so far as to say, when we find out about natural disasters or terrible weather conditions, that God directly, immediately caused them. No, he didn't. Satan very well might have, though. You find an interesting story in the book of Job. There it was that God had protected Job and his house, and Satan came and challenged God, saying, if you take away your protection, he will curse you into your faith. And God said, go ahead, but then he set the limits. And the next thing Satan did, he brought a whirlwind, destroying the house in which the children of Job lived, and they were all killed. Now again, God had withdrawn his protection from the children because there is no indication that the children actually were righteous. All the indications are that they were not. But he had protected them because of Job up to a point. But we see that it is Satan's power which brought about these natural disasters. We read in the book of Revelation that the time will come when Satan's wrath will be very great, because he will know then that his time is very short. What time? The time to rule this earth. And Jesus Christ has promised and prophesied time and time again that he will return. And of course people have always believed that he would return in any given moment, and so they have kind of brought about prognostications and tried to figure out the time, and Christ said, nobody knows, don't even try to do it. But he has also told us that by the fig tree we should know the approximate time setting. And weather conditions have a part to play in this. If we would have no weather problems whatsoever, this would be a sign that Christ would not return soon. But Christ said, when you see earthquakes and tsunamis and whirlwinds and other natural disasters occurring, in addition to other prophetic events which also have to take place at that time, then you know that the time of my return is going to be near. And so we see those weather conditions in combination with other things which are clearly prophesied to happen just prior to Christ's return, including events taking place in the Middle East, including events taking place in Europe, including events taking place in Russia and China, and yes, in the United States of America, Canada, Australia, Great Britain. All of this combined gives us a very strong indication that Christ's return is near. That should wake you up, because if that is the case, then you may stand in front of the judgment seat of Jesus Christ earlier than you may think. In order to help you prepare for what's coming, and also to give you an understanding as to what is prophesied, please read our free booklet, Europe in Prophecy. It will open your eyes, and you will learn things you have never known before. Thanks very much for watching. This is Norbert Link for the Standing Watch program.